and this video I'm gonna actually do the 10-day pay stub review about the company that I'm working with right now. So I thought I'd do it early and give you guys all the information that's necessary, and so then I can basically prove a point, you know, because 2 videos ago where I made that pay stub review about, you know, the other company I was working for, I got some negative feedback, and some people were trolling me and saying that, you know, that I was gonna struggle a lot because, you know, I was complaining already about money and this and that, and a lot of people were telling me that I made the wrong choice in leaving that company I started with. So I just want to show you guys ASAP, man. I'm gonna do it for you guys, man, because I care about all you guys, especially if you guys are rookies like me. And even if you're not, if you're in a company that is not paying you good, or you're straight out of school, man, don't believe that you're entitled to whatever they're paying you then. If you feel like you're worth more than what they're actually paying you, this is what this video is all about, is to let you know that there's options. And so don't limit yourself in thinking like, hey, I started here, I'm stuck here, or hey, I'm a rookie and I gotta stick to scraps for now. Before I get to the video, man, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification icon, because I will be making more videos every single week as I move forward. All right, roll that intro.
Give a damn about a hater when I feel like it. Not today, not today, not today, not tomorrow. Get out my way, please, I'm trying to get paid.
All right, welcome back, welcome back. I love my intro. It's specifically referred to all you haters out there that are complaining about all these rookies. Not just me, there's a couple of other YouTubers out there as well that have been getting a lot of negative feedback because there's a lot of either people that are just either hating on them, or there's a lot of veterans in the industry that are upset with what they're doing now. And so you guys know who I'm talking about. Bobby Reach is one of them, and Tiki is another one. So there's 2 YouTubers that have been getting a lot of negative feedback on YouTube because they've been documenting their entire journey. So that's what I'm saying. I love my intro because of that reason, man. Give a damn about a hater when I feel like it. But not today, baby, not today. Not today. It's all about making that money. And that's what we're all about. And that's what I'm gonna talk about in this channel. So anyways, let's get to the video. The very first thing I wanna talk about is the structure of the company. Like I already mentioned to you guys in the previous video, this company is paying salary, and they pay you every 1st of the month and every 15th of the month. So I like this structure for a couple of reasons. But I think the main reason is it takes away a lot of pain and a lot of headache when it comes to, like, you know, you're having to worry that you're out there grinding. And I'm gonna give you a good example that happened to me on my first day out, which was 2 days ago. But it takes a lot of the pain away from having to worry about, you know, if you're stuck at a shipper or you know, getting unloaded and there's taking too long. It takes a lot of that pain and headache away because you're getting paid salary. And that's the beautiful thing about getting paid salary. And so it has its pros and it has its cons, you know, because some people might say, well, you got to figure out how many miles you're driving, because what if you're driving way more miles and then your cents per mile rate becomes less and less and less? So yes, that's true, but it really depends on you, right? At this point in time, like I mentioned to you guys before, I don't even care about that. All I care is that I'm making good money and I'm happy where I'm at. And I have one main goal right in front of me, which is purchasing a house. And after that is becoming an owner operator. So that's the cool thing about salary. And the example I want to give you is on my first day out, I was in Portland, Oregon. I drove, I deadheaded all the way to Washington. I can't remember the city, but somewhere up there in Washington. And I got there to this distributor to pick up I had picked up a trailer before I got there, and they were supposed to do a live load. And it's a big company. It's a big company. And it was very shocking to know and find out that this big company actually messed up. So I got there on time, everything was great. And then I waited for 2 hours in the waiting area where I'm supposed to wait. before they called me to get loaded. After 2.5 hours, I decided to walk to the security check again because it was just taking way too long. I come to find out that they didn't have any more loads going towards, they were gonna send me to do a live load going towards down to Florida. And they told me right there and then that they didn't have any more. So immediately I called the owners, right? And I let them know. These two owners, they were very upset because it's unfortunate that a big company like the distributor, I'm not gonna mention their name, did that to them, right? And so being the fact that I'm a salary, and one of the owners told me, you know, well, we're gonna try to find you something else in the meantime, so stay there, and if we can't find you anything, you know, it's gonna be an easy day for you because I'm gonna get paid my salary pay, you know, because that's what I'm getting paid. I'm a salary. So it wasn't my fault. I was out working. And so you get the point, right? So it has its pros and it has its cons. And like I said, it's a salary. They pay you on the 1st and they pay you on the 15th. So it's almost like you're getting paid every 2 weeks. All right. This company also, they have two different options. They have the option for you to go solo, and they have the option for you to be a team driver. Like you already know, team drivers are making more money, right? Because it's more benefit to the company. And so as a team driver, you know, the truck runs a lot more than when you're a solo driver. So for that reason, they actually pay you more money. So as of right now, I'm a solo driver. I actually got a load from, I ended up getting a load from right there where I was at in Washington, and I'm going all the way down southeast of Florida. So that's what I'm doing right now. I started on the 5th of February. I'll be working towards the end of the month, which should put me roughly around 3 weeks out. And then I'm gonna go 1 week off. And so I referred a couple of people already to this company, two of which already got hired, and one of them is actually going to team drive with me because I know this person. He's actually a family member, and we're going to be team driving when I get back from my week off that I'll be spending with my family down in Florida. So as of right now, I'm a solo driver getting paid solo salary, but when I come back, I'm going to be doing team driving. And so I'll be making even more money when I come back. All right, so now we're on to the good part, the part that a lot of people want to know. I know for a fact this is not the highest paying option out there because I know there's other options that pay more. But again, I'm happy where I'm at. I'm making a lot more than I was at my other previous jobs. So I can't complain. You know, I don't want to be nitpicking and job hunting like crazy. I'm happy, man. And so that's all that matters for me. And so I don't know, after when I mentioned the pay, I don't know if you veterans out there are probably gonna make fun of me or not, or you know, the trolls are gonna hate either way, right? But I guess what I'm trying to say is I know that this is not the highest paying job you can get, but I'm happy with it. And at the end of the day, that is all that matters. So as a solo driver, they pay you a salary pay of it's equivalent to $2,500 every single week. But because you get paid every 2 weeks, or essentially it turns out to be 2 weeks, right? Because you get paid on the 1st and on the 15th. If for the sake of this example, let's just say 2 weeks, I'll be banking $5,000 as a solo driver every 2 weeks. So I say essentially it's $2,500 because at the end of the day, there might be a time where you don't actually work the full entire week, right? I mean, you might go home, maybe there's an emergency or something happened. So what it actually pencils down to, and what it actually boils down to, is what the owners did. They did the average on a daily rate. So if you work all 7 days, it's $2,500. But if you don't, for whatever reason, it actually boils down to through $357 per day. And so that's what it ultimately boils down to. You're making $357 every single day that you're out there working. If you work all 7 days, again, it's $2,500 on a 2-week basis. You're actually banking $5,000 in 2 weeks. So, boom. Like, I know for a fact, and you can't tell me no, man. You can't tell me no, because I know for a fact I did a good choice. You know, I'm glad that one of the owners reached out to me. I'm glad I actually made that leap of faith, took that risk, man, to take their word for it, and ultimately come to find a company that actually is gonna pay me really good straight out of school. I mean, not straight out of school, but you get the point. You know, I'm still a rookie. I've only had my license since December 7th. So with that being said, it's technically straight out of school, and I'm making $2,500, quote unquote, $2,500 every single week. So that's a huge jump, man. So all those people that were trash talking me, all those trolls that were saying pathetic, what can you tell me now, man? You know, are you still gonna troll me? Are you still gonna talk smack? More than likely, because that's what you do, right? But my point is, and I'm gonna direct this now to all my supporters and my actual subscribers and anybody that's watching this that feels like they can relate to me and they want something better. If you feel like you're worth more than you're getting paid, man, don't settle for less. There's always that other option, man. You can always go and look for it. So that's what a solo driver is making here at this company. Now, if you decide to make the jump and go team driving, they actually pay you $3,000 a week. So again, I haven't done the math in regards to what it pencils out per day, but it's over $400 per day. But a weekly basis is $3,000. And so if you work 2 weeks out, you can essentially be banking on $6,000 every 2 weeks. And so as of right now, for this month, I committed to 3 weeks out, and then I'm gonna go home for 1 week. But when I come back and I start team driving with that person I referred to the company, when I come back, I'm gonna be doing 2 weeks out, 3-4 days home. And so this will help me see my family sooner than being away for 3 weeks at a time. So, and it actually works out even better for the company, I think, because instead of taking 7 full days off, I only take 3-4 days at a time at most, and then I go back to work again for another 2 weeks. So essentially, in 1 month, I would only be off 3-4 days versus a complete 7 days. So it's a win-win for the company. It's a win-win for me as well, because I'll be working more every single month that I'm out. So that is the pay, man. $2,500 for solo drivers, salary. You don't have to worry about your cents per mile or how many miles you're putting in. And it's $3,000 for team drivers. So put it in the comments below, man. Tell me what you guys think. Let me know now if you guys think I did a pretty good job. And again, you know, I know that there's probably better paying options out there, but at this point in time, I'm pretty happy where I'm at. And I think at the end of the day, that's all that matters, right? And so I'm doing this right here because I want to show you guys that as a rookie, it's possible to go and find another company that can pay you more than the company you started off with, especially one of those big mega carriers, right? And so that is pretty much it. So, you know, one thing is saying it and another thing is actually showing you guys. So I want to do a screen recording of the actual pay stub. And so that's another talking point, because they don't pay you with ACH. They don't pay you with the wire transfer. They actually pay you through this a new method. It's called an e-check. It's something new for me. It's the first time I ever get paid this way. And so I'm kind of let you know how it works, so that you know you're aware. But essentially what it is an electronic check that you can either print out, or essentially they can give you the option to direct deposit into one of your Visa debit accounts. So it's pretty cool for the company, I guess, because they can essentially write up a check for you right on the spot wherever they are, not necessarily have to be on a computer, you know, anywhere, but they can do it from their phones, directly from the phones in the truck if they're out there driving or whatever. And so they can pay you with this e-check, and then it's up to you how you want to go about it. You can direct deposit into a Visa debit card, or you can physically print out the check anywhere you can, you know, get access to a printer. Print out the check and then go to your bank and then just do a deposit. My experience, I did that the first time, this first check. I printed out the check, signed the back, went to my, I have Wells Fargo, my personal account. And so I went there and I did a direct deposit. Immediately they allowed me to have $400 of funds. And then the very next day, the entire check cleared. So it was pretty quick, man. There was, you know, very little delay in regards to how soon you can get your funds. Man, it's freaking cold out here. All right, so I'm gonna do a screen recording right now because I want to show you guys that, you know, I worked for 10 days before I got paid. I started in the 5th of this month, February. 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th. So I worked till the 14th, and then I actually went home for about three days. Not home. I went to go see my parents in Oregon, right there in Salem, Oregon, because I hadn't seen my folks in about 5 years. So they actually let me go home and be with them, you know, see my family for, you know, three days. So what I did from in those 14 days, I got paid the very next day on the 15th. And that same day I deposited the check. I got $400 of funds available, and then the rest I got it the very next day on the 16th, the whole entire check. So as you can see right here, they go through a company called Deluxe. Deluxe Payment Exchange, I guess that's the name of this company. I'm sure there's different companies out there, so I'm gonna blur out the name of the company because I have not gotten their consent to give out their information. So I don't want, you know, just to you know, put it out there. But as you can tell, man, this is just one check, and it'll tell you right here on the bottom, on the left, where it says receive inbox. It tells you how many checks you have available that you haven't deposited yet. So I don't have any right now because I already deposited that one check I got. And this is the way it looks. As you can tell, it says that it has been printed. That's my name right there. And so this got actually deposited it was made under my name, and then I deposited into my personal account. And so there it is, $3,570 for 10 days. Again, it might not be the highest paying job out there, but I'm very happy, man. There's no way in hell that I would have made this much money in my previous two opportunities with the company I started with, and even with the owner operator that I was working with. I'm making way more money than I was, you know, with them. So, you know, you can judge me all you want, but at the same time, you know, I'll be crying every time you post a comment, a negative comment. I'll be crying to the bank depositing $2,500 every week I'm out there working, man. So I'm not trying to be harsh on you guys, but you guys were pretty harsh on me when, you know, I made that other video. A guy called me pathetic. Somebody said that I was already starting to cry straight out of school and that I was not going to make it in this trucking industry. So, you know, it's videos to prove you wrong. Yes, you can. Like, don't limit yourself to that mentality. If you believe that, then that's on you, man. I don't believe that. I know that there's other options out there, and I found one. So I'm sharing this information with you guys because at the same time, I know that they're going to be hiring eventually again. And so, you know, the owner reached out to me, extended his hand, and gave me a good opportunity. And I want to do the same thing with my subscribers or my supporters and anybody that's out there watching. If you are planning on getting your CDL license in the near future, or if you have it already, and if you're not happy or content with the company you're with and you're not making the money you want to make, and if this sounds better than what you're making, keep watching my videos, because whenever they give me the green light to refer more people, because I've already referred 2 people. One of them is a family member. The other one, I'll make a video on that pretty soon. You guys are gonna trip out when I tell you who is the second person I referred. But again, I like to share when I find something that is good for me. The first thing I did, I reached out to all the students I went with to let them know, and some of them already had found something else. They already had left. And then others, they didn't really care, because at the time being, there was only a team driving position available. So a lot of them hate the option of team driving. So none of them took my word for it, except for the person I know, which is family member, and this other person that I'm gonna make a video on to let you know who that was and how that's going for him. And so if you haven't already, consider subscribing, because I will be making more videos on this company. And whenever they give me the green light, I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna make a video about it to try to reach out to anybody that wants, a better paying opportunity out there. And so again, that's what I'm here for, man. I'm here to help out. They're helping me. I want to give back. And so far I've helped 2 people already, and I want to help more and more and more people as I can. And again, this is just in this part of my journey, which is at this point in time, man. I think I can easily say I graduated to rookie stage 2, man. So I went from rookie stage 1 to rookie stage 2 now. So I'm here to help out, man. That's what I truly care about, is helping people, and if I can make a change in somebody else's life like they're doing with me, then that's gonna bring a lot of happiness, and I'm gonna feel very successful by doing this. So the company, just so you know, the company is out of Portland, Oregon, or Oregon City, one of those 2. So they're in Oregon. So if you're from that side of the neck of the woods, it's going to be pretty convenient for you guys. They're very, very good to work with. The owners, both of the owners, are very easygoing. They're very chill. They also are ambitious in growing their company. They want to grow this business as much as they can. And so the owner one of the owners, he's very good in giving you information, teaching you stuff. You're not just a number for him, you're an actual person, especially if you have family, because they all have family as well, so they know how it feels like. And so that's one of the things that I like about them, is that especially if you have family, they're always willing to work with you one way or another. And so I'm just going to give you a quick example in regards to that, because I told them that I was wanting to take my family down to Florida to Disney World. And so he told me straight out, if you want to, I can actually book you a load down to Florida that week that you're going to go on, with your family, and you can essentially pick up your family with them, go down to Florida, drop off the load, park the truck somewhere, and then eventually, you can just get a rental and then go to your thing. So what he was trying to say was, while you're going down there, you can make money, and then at the same time, when you come back again, you can make money again. So I thought that was pretty cool, that they're willing to do stuff like that. And that's just one example, for me, because I'm trying to go to Florida for Disney World for my little girl's birthday. So they're very cool people, man. Very, very cool people. They're down to earth, and they're here to give back and help, because they know that it's a sacrifice to be out there working as a company truck driver, especially if you're over the road for a week at a time, a couple of weeks at a time. Man, there's people out there for months at a time. There's people out there for many weeks at a time and months at a time, dude. So they know what it feels like to do that, because they've done this as well. And so this is why they're generous enough to pay what they're paying, because they want to make sure that you're happy where you're at, and they want to make sure that you're content, and you're wanting to work for them for a very long time. So very good company to work with. And like I said, they are going to get more company trucks eventually. So, subscribe to the channel so you guys can know when that happens, and I'll let you guys know. So if you're interested, put it in the comments below. On that screen recording that I just shared, I think my email's on there as well. If you really care, you can try to find it. And shoot me an email directly if you want. If you want to collaborate for whatever, if you got ideas for me, anything that you can think of, man, if you want to hit me up directly, that's my email. So if you're really interested, find it, hit me up, let me know what you think. So that's pretty much it for this video, guys. I'm gonna leave it at that. It was a little bit longer than I expected, but it's very good information that I'm giving you guys, and there's not a specific limit of time when it comes to topics and videos like this, because it's very good information. So if you haven't already, consider subscribing, hit that notification icon, and please smash that like button, man, for the algorithm, for the YouTube algorithm, man. So you guys can help me be put in front of other people, and so that other rookies as well can see what I'm doing, and they can hopefully take something with them from my experiences. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys on the next one. Have a good one.
Give a damn about a hater when I feel like it. Not today, not today, not today, not tomorrow. Get out my way, please, I'm tryna get paid. Not today, not today.